Oh, there, 3U gang. This is how our videos are going to go, our lessons. Instead of me talking in front of the class, you're going to consume the little lessons through these videos, and we'll get used to this in a hurry. About today's stuff is really a one-off day where we're not really doing any programming. It's kind of just today is a different day, and we'll learn a little bit of stuff and maybe have some fun with some websites as well. So this is from the calendar, and obviously, if you're watching this video, you know you got to the right spot. So we're right there, and it says first open a word processing file of your choice. Here's the skeleton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my favorite word processor. This is my favorite word processor, but it might be Google Docs for you, or Notepad, or Smart Notebook, or whatever you would like to use for your word processing document. This is the one I'm going to use. And then there's a little note. Oops, not there. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted, and I'm just going to copy this, and you'll copy this too. All right, copy that. Control C to copy, or you could click on right click and copy it like that, however you would like. And then I'm going to go back to my word processing document and paste that. And notice that it doesn't look very nice, but you could fix it up, right? You know, make it look nice if you want. So the instructions say, and this is, you're going to have to get used to having more than one thing open at a time here too. And for me, I'll try and make this, hopefully you can see this okay on the video. I'm going to zoom in maybe over here, view, zoom, 100%. No, that's not much better. View, zoom, 200%. I'm going to make that 200 so it'll be zoomed in nice. So hopefully you can see it on the video. But I just want the instructions over here. So next to think in your note, jot down a few of your ideas about where you would go for help in computer class if you're stuck, right? And then that'll take a few seconds. You can pause the video. And then after you type those out, I want you to turn to a neighbor or two and talk to them about things that they think they could, the places they would go, and then pause the video, and then I'm going to jot down a few things too, ideas about where to get help. And this is with Restall. If you're not ready yet, you should pause the video. Okay, obviously you're ready. So I'm going to jot down a few ideas, and maybe you had these, maybe you don't. On this note, we're in number 3 now. You're watching this short video. Okay, so here we go. I have thought about sort of 3 major sources, and I'm going to insert a table. You don't have to do this. You could use columns, or you could just use the tab to do this. Here we go. I just inserted a table that's got 3 things, and then I'm going to put, we could have people, we could have online help, or offline help, and people, well, as far as people are concerned, well, me, right? I should be one of your #1 sources of help, but of course, your classmates. And what's nice in this class is we have some people who have already been through this, right? Your grade 12 classmates probably sitting back at the back of the room. You can feel free to turn around and stare accusingly at them right now, make them nervous. That would be great. And you might be lucky enough to have somebody at home that might be able to help, but it's not often with computer science because there's not too many people that have jobs in computer science, and that's one of the reasons why it's so sought after for you to go through college and university, is because companies need programmers. Online, so there are chat forums. Of course, one of our major things is just Googling Google the help, right? Now I want to mention that. So uh, if you were to just type in a new tab, let's say Java help, that the help here goes from the very newest programmers to people who are building really complicated programs. So you need, if you're going to use Google, to find help that sort of suits you. So honestly, even though you might feel after doing a little programming that you're not a beginner anymore, all of our help will be beginning help. And then usually you put in something that describes what you're looking for, and then hopefully there's some spot that will lead you in the right direction. Great. All right, so that's good. You might find YouTubes. Okay, if you find something in a site that is very helpful for you, don't be afraid to post these things to our Edmodo group. Okay, if you find something that's good, just post that site, and other people can use it. Another thing I'm going to mention, and this is not really that online of help, is the in-program help. And I'll tell you what I mean here. So I'm going to close everything down and fire up ready. Don't need that right there. This is the built-in help with Java class libraries, ready on the web. So this is stuff that's built in with the program, and whether it's ready that you need help with, or Java, or some other program, like for instance, if you need help with your word processor, just click in help, and then usually there's a place where you just type in what you want to do. And this will seem obvious to some of you, but not for everybody, right? So if you never thought to just use the in-program help, it's a great resource, all right? All right, and you'll probably have others here online, and again, help each other. Offline, we do have some textbooks, either the physical textbooks, the yellow ones, the yellow Java textbooks, and there's a few other ones hanging around that you could use. There's the and this is offline because you have access to it without an internet. But the online textbooks, the virtual textbooks, the soft copies of the textbook, and there'll be lots of resources that we have access to. Also, go to the library. Look for stuff in the library, and the public library has an even broader selection of textbooks and magazines and stuff like that will help you with your programs. Okay, now that I have that done, this is it. You're saving this. Save this file as whatever in your correct directory, right? I'm not going to bother. You can do this, but save it in your home directory, as it says on the website. You set where is it? There it is. You save it in as this file name, and the ... is whatever your word processor saves it as. But put it in your notes folder. This is our first note, and make sure you save it. And then there's some more tasks. These tasks are basically to, if you go to a website, is it legit or is it crap? Is it, somebody making up stuff to mislead you? Because there's lots of parody websites and there's lots of fake websites. So this little exercise for the rest of the class is going to make you think about that. And then tomorrow we get into, after you do this assignment. There's a few sites. Some are legit and some are not legit, and see if you can pick which ones are legit, and that's a bit of fun. And you don't have to write any of that down, but just see if you can catch which ones are legit after doing the reading. And then tomorrow we get back into the programming. That's it.